can you tell me how the little girl is?
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to ask the doctor. I'm sorry.
See, my little girl is inside. I really have to...
I know. Excuse me, is there Mr. Ramos out here?
That's very good. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
How's Fermina?
I'm sorry, it doesn't look good.
Don't tell me she's gonna die. Come on, man.
Well, right now, it is so difficult to tell how she's going to respond from those injuries. She suffered a severe blow to the head. And with her age and a recent illness, it's all working against her.
I have to see her.
Later, after the x-ray.
No, you don't understand. I have to talk to her. She's the only one that knows what happened to Anna. I have to...
I'm sorry. It's going to have to be later. It's going to be a while before she can talk to anybody. I promise you. The minute there's any change, I'll contact you. Right now, you're going to have to excuse me. I have to order those tests.
Okay.
Okay, this is the part that BJ hates. She sees stars. What do you see? Anything?
How is she?
Well, actually, she's terrific. She's the best patient I've ever had, really. I was just telling her that recently I had examined BJ, and BJ was a very good patient, too.
Hey. Hey, did you hear that? Tony says you're a good patient.
Well, no more poking around on you, okay? The thing you've got to do now is get some sleep. I bet you hate that, don't you? You know, BJ's at the age when I tell her to go to sleep, she can't stand it. You that way? Well, we'll be outside.
I'll be waiting for you, sweetheart. I love you. Why won't she say anything? She won't talk.
Well, listen, the first thing I want to do is put your mind at rest. Now, there is nothing physically wrong with her.
Thank God.
There's no broken bones, there's no bruises, there's no cuts, and there's no evidence that she was abused in any way.
Oh, such a relief, thank you.
The only thing I'm a little worried about right now is the lack of response.
What is it? What do you think it is? Do you think it's a shock?
I don't know, I hope so. Actually, if you'll allow me to, I'd like to get a second opinion from Dr. Foster.
Yeah, anything, please.
Mike, you and Tony, search the ground.
Right.
Jonathan inside. They're already dusting
Yes,
for
ma'am.
Oh, please don't tell me I can go in there, please.
I should, but I won't.
Oh, no, I haven't, but I still think it's got...
Don't tell me I can't stand here, please, Sean.
All right, you're in.
Okay, how is Robin? And Philomena? And Anna? Has Robert been told about this
I
yet?
said you could come in. No questions,
I
please.
just need some answers, please, Sean.
All right, honey. Except for shock, we think Robin's going to be okay, but Philomena's been badly hurt.
Oh, this is horrible. What happened?
So far, robbery has been ruled out.
Well, if it's not robbery, what in the world? You still haven't told me about Anna. I mean, if she's not at the hospital with Duke and she's not here, I mean, well, where is she? I mean, I saw her car outside.
And her purse is still here, too.
Sean, she wouldn't leave here without her purse.
Wait, hold it. Look, I've got a news blackout on this thing.
Look, I am not going to publicize this. I'm here as Anna's friend.
You are. All right, in that case, I'll tell you. Sean thinks it is kidnapping, and at this point, I tend to agree with him.
Oh, Sean, who would do this to her? Who would do this?
Someone who goes by the name of the Snowman.
Jonathan.
Oh, Sean, this is serious.
Well, Robert didn't think it was too serious. Remember I told you he was getting all those threatening notes?
Yes.
Well, every one of those notes was signed the Snowman. Then Robert found out that other police officials were getting the same kind of threatening notes. So he was convinced that whoever was sending them was just a simple cop hater, and they weren't after him. Well, the chief and I did not agree. Neither did Anna.
Well, I mean, if Anna has been kidnapped, does this mean Robert's in trouble also?
I don't
Hey, that's exactly what we were talking about when you came in. Sean, tell you what, I'm gonna call some of those cops, get in touch with them, see if the ones who got those notes, see if anything like this is happening to any of them anywhere else.
In the meantime, Robert's got to be told what's happened, if I can find it.
Well, I know where he is.
Where is he?
He's with Felicia.
With Felicia where?
Well, I don't know that.
Well, honey, you just said
Well, all I know is Felicia said that she's with him. She and Robert are on an out-of-town assignment someplace.
Chief, I'm gonna go over to his office, see if I can find out where they've gone, all right?
All right, I'll be at headquarters. You stay in touch.
Sean, wait a minute. I want to go with you, please.
Honey, all right, we're on the same
Okay,
team.
good,
Come with
thanks.
me.
Well, check the brownstone with Felicia, but she's already gone. But her car is still there, so I'm sure that's with Robert.
No, I checked. This is still in its regular spot at my penthouse garage.
That's terrific. Now what are we going to do?
No sense in sending out an APB on their license plates, that's for sure.
I just knew that would work. I knew it would.
It's not going to.
Neither is this. All I'm doing here is making a mess.
Okay, honey, let me try it, okay?
A lot of good it's gonna do, I'll tell you.
You don't know. Maybe you missed something.
I doubt it. Robert thinks too much like me.
In what way?
First lesson from the WSB is always keep significant information in your head and not on a piece of paper.
Darling, we all break rules. Now, where do you want me to start, okay?
Any way you like.
Get her upstairs, I'll make the arrangements.
No, wait. No, you can't wait.
What about you, Tate?
Intensive care. The x-rays have shown what I thought. I mean, they turned out negative, but she's suffering a massive concussion.
No.
I'm sorry.
There's going to be something that you can do for her, yeah?
The only thing anyone can do right now is just to monitor her closely. And to pray for the best. Excuse me.
Mr. Lavery?
Yes, how's Robert?
I know that you must be very anxious. I concur with Tony's findings. Robin is suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. In simple words, it means that she's blocking out everything that happened to her. And considering the number of things that could have happened during the robbery or the attack, her condition is not unusual.
She's not in any pain. Please tell me that she's not.
No, physically, she's not in any pain. And emotionally, her system is protecting her from feeling very much of anything. In time, she'll be able to handle the truth.
You have to do what you can. You have to help her, not just for herself, but also for her mother. Robin's the only one that knows what happens to Anna.
You talk to him, I'll take care of the transfer.
Okay.
Listen, while Dr. Jones is taking care of the final arrangements, I'd like to tell you about the course of treatment that we want to prescribe for her.
You gotta do whatever you can to help her. It could mean her mother's life, you know.
You'll like pediatrics. There are several children there your age. I'll get your wheelchair and we'll go for a nice ride.
Good boy, Satan. Good boy. Good boy. You tried to get out, didn't you, Anna? Didn't you? I asked you a question.
I'm not your dumb animal. All right?
My partner is not dumb. In fact, I'm going to show you, Anna, just how smart my partner is. I'm going to open the door to your cage. Now, with one command, I could have him tear your throat out like a piece of meat. Ray, he's not dumb. Satan, stay! You see? He understands my every word. Now, do you still think of him as a dumb animal?
No. You've trained him real well.
Thank you. I do everything well. At least as well as your husband, Mrs. Scorpio.
That's not my name.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, what else did you forget?
Meaning what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you've made some kind of mistake somewhere along the line.
I don't like your attitude, Anna.
Something gone wrong with your plan?
I don't like commotion, that's all.
You don't like commotion, is that it? Or was I making too much noise? sorry. I won't do it again. Because it's only a matter of time before someone comes and finds me, and you fail.
Never! I won't fail. I won't fail. No, I won't fail. I've worked too long and too hard at this. I knew exactly what to expect from Robert Scorpio. You see, I knew I'd have to be very clever to outsmart him. Years ago, he thought he'd outsmarted me, but he hadn't. I endured years of torment locked away in that place. But now it's my turn. It's my chance to turn the key on him. My turn to cause him to suffer. You hear that, love? You hear me, Anna? Robbie's going to suffer.
What does Irish Spring have more of?
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Comfy, are we?
You know, I'm not responsible for what happened to you.
Of course you're not. Robert is.
I've never hurt you. I don't even know who you are.
He hurt me.
Well, why are you making me suffer for something I didn't even do?
Because he made me suffer. He wanted me kept in a cage for the rest of my life.
But you haven't been. I mean, here you are, you're alive and well.
No thanks to your husband.
He's not my husband.
You know, I was disappointed about that at first. And then I realized you hold an even more exalted position. You are the mother of his child.
Don't you ever touch her. Ever.
And don't you ever threaten me. Ever. See, Anna, I really don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. Except Robert. Yes. I want to give him exactly what he gave me. I want him to know what it's like to be locked away from the rest of the world. I want to cause him pain. Endless, excruciating pain. Pain so great that he'll pray for death.
You really hate him that much?
More.
What did he do to you?
I can't believe he hasn't boasted about it for the last 3.5 years. You know, it's funny. Robert always considered himself a consummate professional. So ironic. I am the consummate professional. I remember every time Robert got in my way. I had the perfect plan. So Robert ruined it. I almost had the perfect wife, too. Until Robert turned Celia against me.
Celia Courtenay?
You know Celia? She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah.
She always was. We were childhood sweethearts, Celia and I. We were very happy together. I loved Celia so much. And she loved me. Celia loved me, that is, until Robert did a terrible thing. Robert destroyed Celia's trust in me. At that point, I knew I had to kill her.
He would never do something like that.
It's true he did. Oh, I realized Celia could have refused to go along with it, but Robert had already turned her against me. Do you have any idea what betrayal feels like, Anna? I knew I had to kill her. I knew that that was the only way to free myself of her and her memory. You see, as long as she was alive, I would have gone on loving Celia.
You tried to kill her?
Yes. We were alone at the cabin. It could have ended so peacefully, so quietly. Then our hero arrived. Robbie ruined it.